channel about living in Greater Fredericksburg, Virginia. So, if this is your first time to my channel and you're wanting to know everything that there is about eating, sleeping, working, playing, and having fun in the Greater Fredericksburg area, make sure that you tap that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that we put new videos out, because we're putting new videos out every single week, letting you know what it's like to eat, sleep, play, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything about Fredericksburg and the greater surrounding counties. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about, hey, what is it like to live in Fredericksburg, Virginia? In today's video, we're going to be talking about, is Fredericksburg, Virginia a good place to live? So if that's the information that you want, stay tuned, because we're going to be getting after it and letting you know, is Virginia a good place to live in the Greater Fredericksburg area? And remember to tap that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notified every time that we're putting out new videos. You know, we're working with people that are moving and relocating here to the Fredericksburg area, and we absolutely love it. And we're going to get after it right now, talking about the information I want to disclose first is from niche.com. It's a third-party website out there, and they say that basically Fredericksburg is one of the best places to live in Virginia. That's good news if you're planning on moving to the Fredericksburg, Virginia area, because it is a quaint little town, and we're talking about downtown Fredericksburg. Zip code 22401. It is a very historic place. It's centrally located. Got Washington, D.C. up here to the north, and 60 miles south is Fredericksburg, Virginia. The nucleus 22401, downtown Fredericksburg. There are other mailing addresses that say Fredericksburg that are located in Stafford and also in Spotsylvania. I've addressed that in other videos. Little complicated when I first moved here, but once I saw it, I understood it. And then Richmond is 60 miles south of downtown Fredericksburg. So in a nutshell, we're centrally located there. So I could see why people say it's one of the best places to live. You know, the schools are rated above average here, according to niche.com, which is really a good thing, because we have a lot of buyers that, you know, that's one of the first questions they ask. You're like, hey, Barb, what are the schools like here? So there's a website besides niche.com. It's called greatschools.org. It's a great resource for you guys if schools are important to you. Go there. You can actually compare stats from where your children or kiddos are going to school now and in this area, and all the different counties and the different schools. So that's a very, very good tool. You know, education is really, really important, not only to you, but a lot of other people as well, just because we get that question asked a lot. And so we direct everybody to greatschools.com. They actually have a little bit more information on their site than niche.com. Because you can't compare on niche.com. They just give you stats for the Fredericksburg area. A lot of young professionals actually live in downtown Fredericksburg or the surrounding areas. You know, people love the downtown area because there's coffee shops there. One in particular is Hyperion. People love going there. It's really a hot spot for meeting people. The University of Mary Washington is there, so there's a lot of young college people that are going there for the coffees and the muffins, and they've got fresh bakery goods. Really a nice place to meet somebody. But there's also other restaurants locally, and actually there are locally owned restaurants downtown, which are really nice because you just don't see that elsewhere, and you get that hometown feel, just that real quaint downtown feeling. There is also the horse and buggy, and then there's a trolley ride. So there's a little visitor center in downtown Fredericksburg. So if you're new to the area, you can pop in. They give you maps and tell you about different attractions and things in the area. We also have the river. We have City Dock downtown Fredericksburg. right there on the Rappahannock River, and that's where people can go and they can rent those paddle boards. I've actually seen college students out there on the paddle boards doing some yoga classes there, but you can rent the kayaks, the paddle boards, they give you the life preservers. They have some little John boats, I think. Not real big, but just a little boat that you can go up and down the Rappahannock River on, and really, really lots of different things to do. There's over 20 parks at in the city of Fredericksburg. One in particular that they just finished this past summer was the Rappahannock River. Lots of different things for the kiddos to play on. I saw them walking over logs. It's very natural looking. It's not like a playground set with swings and slides, but they're like big logs that kids can walk on and some things that they can hang off of. And you can walk down to the river, and there's plenty of shade. There's trees that they've planted and park benches. So very, very walkable. Not far from the city dock that I just talked to you guys about. So, hey, I think overall, is Fredericksburg, Virginia a good place to live? I think if you're looking for the parks, the recreation, the shopping, the restaurants, this might just be your jive. There's all kinds of things to do. Just outside of downtown Fredericksburg as well. Like I said earlier, you're only 60 miles from Washington, D.C., so you've got the White House and the monuments, and just in general, Fredericksburg has a lot of history. So there's trails, there's oodles of things for you, the family, hiking, boating, paddleboarding, golfing. So I could see why niche.com has rated Fredericksburg one of the best places to live in Virginia. So I'm Barbara Jennings, and remember to tap that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that I put new videos out, because we're talking about what it's like to relocate to the Fredericksburg area, the good, the bad, the ugly, what's around. We do driving tours as well. So if there's a neighborhood that I have not done a driving tour of that you would like, just comment below and I'll get that out. I've gotten so many different requests, and the weather here in January of 2022, we've gotten some snow. We haven't had snow in like 3 years like we have. The first week in January here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, we got in between 12 to 14 inches depending upon which county that you're in. And that's substantial because we really haven't had that much snow in several years, like I said. And then the weekend after that, we got another 3 to 5 inches. And then the third week in January, we are expecting a little bit more. However, we just got rain. So thank goodness for that. But they are forecasting some more snow. So, hey, talking about the weather in Fredericksburg, for the most part, we do have 4 seasons, but we just don't get as much snow as we've gotten this past January in 2022.